Invertebrate Systematics is an international journal founded in 1987 that has published annually and made original and significant contributions to the systematics, phylogeny, and biogeography of all invertebrate taxa. It has unveiled the most peculiar specimens from deep waters in the oceans surrounding Antarctica. It is in this latter location that, during the period from 1997 to 1999, the first major investigation on certain extremophiles was conducted. Their existence was suspected in the little-explored Kermadec Trench, located near New Zealand. With experts from different universities in the United States, Australia, and France, a team traveled to Antarctica and established a presence there for 2.5 years to capture and study images taken by a deep-sea robotic vehicle at depths of around 16,000 to 26,000 feet. The results were projected for the 2001 edition for publication. However, by unanimous decision of the scientific journal's editorial board and the safety committee of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, these results were classified. A few copies remained in possession of the University of Alabama. These documents detail the creatures found in the shallower portion of the Kermadec Trench. Initially named Digitos frigimaris, they were described by the scientific team as extensive digits with a texture similar to coral, exhibiting extremely slow movements. As the exploration progressed to deeper areas, these creatures became more and more prevalent in the dark environment, to the point that they were almost the only living beings inhabiting that zone. To their surprise, they encountered a series of vessels that had been missing for years due to sinking, along with several aircraft. All of them were infested with these creatures, which, at greater depths, developed even stranger physical characteristics. This adaptability is understandable among extremophiles, who, over evolutionary time, assume adaptive forms to their environment. What drew significant attention were those creatures that not only resembled long human fingers but also took on the forms of complete arms and hands. They even exhibited movements as graceful and mechanically similar to those of human upper limbs. Over the course of months, the studies brought forth a crucial question: what did these creatures feed on? This question was vital since the samples did not register the presence of any other living beings, not even algae or plankton. Moreover, based on the studies of their anatomical structures, they did not seem to undergo an autonomous synthesis process. Things took an odd turn when it was realized that these creatures grew in size as the remains of sunken vessels lost parts of their structures. This led to the thought that perhaps they fed on these metallic remains. For this reason, the team spent 8 months studying and monitoring specific areas of the deepest zones to comprehend the feeding mechanism. They were astonished to observe that these creatures took possession of sunken ships and maneuvered them through the depths. The elongated fingers that composed their anatomy moved with remarkable speed and flexibility. They could move tons of metal seemingly with ease. Some even formed structures resembling a massive mouth that tore through metal and appeared to consume it in record time. With time, these creatures also took full control of larger ships and incorporated them into a superior biological structure with new and astonishing cyclical functions, where they devoured other similarly sunken vessels. In the final month of research, before intervention by American governmental security agencies, the Antarctic team captured these inexplicable photographs of what is suspected to be these creatures moving on the high seas, taking hold of lost vessels.